This was $12 ago too. That's crazy part.
Is known as the most important meal of the day, which is why there are so many successful breakfast chain restaurants in America. But me personally, I'm someone who always skips out on breakfast. Why, you may ask? Because I'm someone who wakes up super late. But not this week, because curiosity has gotten the best of me and I want to find out which of these breakfast restaurant chains are actually worth waking up for.
Team Fortress, please.
Can't lie, guys. The goal was to wake up pretty early for these restaurants.
Denny's expensive.
First restaurant and I already failed, all right? It's currently 1 p.m. I can't help it, but hey, I will improve. Anyways, as y'all can see, first up, we have Denny's. The last time I ate at a Denny's had to have been like 2020, all right? Like 2020, like, achoo, 2020. Yeah, it's been a while since I've had Denny's. Never really been my first choice. With that being said, let's get this video started. Let's go ahead inside and let's get some breakfast. Let's go.
Breakfast? Yeah, they do.
All right, guys, we are now seated. I gotta say, there's a lot more people in here than I thought there was gonna be, and there's not even really that much people, so that tells you guys the bar I set Denny's at. Now, of course, I'm very curious on how my overall experience is gonna go here, but there's 3 key things that I'm looking for at each breakfast chain that I go to.
Number 1, taste, because I hope the food's gonna be good at the places that I'm waking up bright and early for. Number 2, how's the coffee? Now that I'm a grown man, I think it's about time that I substitute drinking orange juice early in the morning to coffee. And 3, I'm gonna order the exact same thing at each restaurant so I can compare the exact cost.
And at the end of the video, I'm gonna crown one of these breakfast chains the GOAT.
Yes, I know, such a beautiful trophy, am I right? It's literally a goat statue on a miniature trophy, all right? Hey, whichever breakfast chain is the best, we'll be taking it home. Denny's, let's see how you do. So like I said before, I'm gonna be ordering the same things at each restaurant that I go to, which is pancakes, sausage, eggs, and coffee. And after waiting maybe 5 minutes, my food was ready.
Look at that, the American breakfast. We as Americans have reached greatness due to the breakfast, all right? Think about that next time you stand up for the Pledge of Allegiance, all right? Think about this before we start. Let's get into the coffee. Cheers. Oh yeah, it's super hot, like piping hot, but it actually tastes pretty decent. I have to note that I put a lot of sweetener and a lot of creamers in there, and it actually has some taste, all right? I like that, that was good. All right, let's get into the food, man. Let's try the eggs. These are the blandest eggs I've ever had. I'm pretty sure they microwaved it. They did not fry these eggs. But the sausage has so much flavor. But now onto the pancakes. The pancakes gotta hit. All right, they gotta hit. That's the main event. Let's go. I put a good amount of syrup too, you know, so. I'll be honest, pretty disappointing. Those are some pretty disappointing pancakes. It low-key tastes a little undercooked. Just no effort. All right, now when it comes to the taste of everything, 5 out of 10. As for the coffee though, I don't think it gets too much better than that. I'm giving the coffee a smooth 8 out of 10. Now for the last thing I have to judge Denny's on is the price. Let me ask for my bill and let's see what the total cost of all this is.
Taxing, bro.
Hold on, Denny's, I might have misjudged. The total price is $11.33. Yo, in today's economy, hold on, let's bring this GOAT trophy back into the picture. Does Denny's deserve the GOAT? Absolutely not. But hey, all right, guys, see you guys tomorrow for the next breakfast chain. Hopefully this time I actually wake up early for breakfast and not eat breakfast at 2 p.m.
All right, guys, before I wake up for tomorrow's breakfast spot, I've decided to create a tier list where I'll be ranking each of the breakfast spots that I go to. So starting with Denny's, I'm gonna put Denny's at a smooth C tier.
Who's calling my phone, bruh? It's too early for all this. LeVar Ball. Yo, bro, I'm trying to sleep, bro. What do you want?
Get your ass up. You need to stop oversleeping. It's time for you to wake up and eat some breakfast. Because we need you, man. We need to see which restaurants have the best breakfast. Don't let me have to tell you again.
That was the weirdest cameo I've ever seen in my life. Not weirdest, but that was. I wasn't expecting to see LeVar Ball.
Next up, we have the most popular breakfast chain in America.
Oh, thank you, LeVar Ball. Because of you, I woke up at a decent time this morning. It's currently 10 a.m.
Yeah, I'd be lying if I said this isn't sad that this is considered early for me, but hey, we here, baby. I walked in there and I got seated pretty fast, sat down into the emptiest IHOP I personally have ever seen. There were only 2 other people other than me. More on them later. I looked through the menu, I ordered my food, and was actually surprised on how well the food looked. I started with the coffee, and oh boy was my coffee horrible. Then I proceeded to my food, and everything before the pancakes were absolutely terrible. The eggs just really taste like kind of rubbery and like slimy. Just a little bit. And then as for the pancakes were really good, and that's coming from a guy who's a harsh critic and knows his way around a good pancake. The pancakes definitely taste a lot better. They're actually crispy this time. They're crispy and fluffy. Yeah, kind of disappointing. Here are my scores. If you're wondering why I gave the price a 10 out of 10, that's because my total for all this was $6. Well, actually, I think it's a little bit more because of the coffee, but that's still some premium pricing right there. And yeah, if you guys are wondering why this entire segment was done via voiceover, that's because I forgot to turn on my mic. Yeah, you know the thing that connects to your camera that transmits sound? Yeah, I forgot to turn it on. And you want to know why? Because I don't function well in the morning. Yeah, I woke up pretty early for that. Yeah. Well, remember when I first walked in this IHOP and I said more on those two later? It is now later, and I decided to interview them because I was actually kind of curious. You know, what do the people think about not only IHOP, but what do they think about the breakfast chains in America? Which is their favorite?
All right, guys, we met some IHOP customers. What's your name?
Charlotte. Morgan.
I'm going to all the breakfast chains in America to see which is the best one. Is IHOP y'all favorite breakfast chain?
Right now, yeah. We used to be Denny's heads until we went to a Denny's and got terrible food poisoning.
Really?
Yeah. We got really bad food poisoning at Denny's, so we hard pivoted to IHOP.
Food poisoning? Hey, low-key, I wonder, are these two plants? Hold on, are these two spies? What if IHOP knew I was gonna eat there at that specific day, at the specific time, and planted those two? And said, yeah, we know that black guy loves to talk to people, so we know he's gonna come up to y'all. And when he asks y'all about any other breakfast chain, make sure you talk bad about them. And before you guys say, I am Cherry, you're crazy, let's roll the tape. As I was walking into IHOP, look who pulled up at the exact same time. That's a little sus.
It's funny you said that about Denny's. I went to Denny's before this. Yeah, and it was kind of mid.
That's what I mean. But we would know. We haven't been in forever. That was like, what, a year ago, 2 years ago?
All right, so what's like a good number 2?
That's tough.
Y'all love IHOP that much?
We love IHOP that bad. No, like it's serious. When I tell you, I have like my diet was really strict. I had like a really bad eating disorder from it. Since we started eating at this IHOP, I was like super underweight. My BMI was like 17. I've gained, what is it, like 35 pounds? Yeah, I'm like a healthy weight now. It's crazy.
Gosh.
It's all because IHOP.
All right, so we have some big IHOP fans here.
Yeah, definitely suspicious. But anyways, I am putting IHOP at...
that is kind of suspicious, but it just said, IHOP changed my life, nigga. IHOP changed my life. Everybody said, hey, I'm looking at it too, Kanye. I'm like, look at it too. I'm like, but did you hear what? But it just said, IHOP changed my life, bro. IHOP the reason why my body good now. That's like some Jerry Fogel Subway stuff.
B tier, just a little better than Denny's. The pancakes are really good at IHOP.
All right, guys, it's currently 7:39, and I thought I'd get ahead of my sleep schedule. All right, I thought I'd go to bed right now. I'm gonna take myself to sleep right now so I could wake up early for this next breakfast chain. LeVar Ball, don't call my line.
Don't let me have to tell you again.
It's simple physics. If you go to sleep really early, you should wake up really early. See you guys tomorrow for the next breakfast chain.
Do you call it physics? CIA.
All right, y'all. Next up, we're eating breakfast at Cracker Barrel.
Yes, we have a special guest this morning. We have my brother. Shout out to my brother.
Yo!
The only way to do it. Can it compete? Can it? I don't know.
Boom. Does this place even need an introduction? All right, I feel like Cracker Barrel is actually very underrated, so actually it does need an introduction. It's just like any other breakfast chain, really, honestly, but it has a more country vibe, all right? A lot more country, a lot more soul, if you ask me. I remember having Cracker Barrel for the first time when I was like 7 years old, and like my life changed. My brother, also behind the camera, loves Cracker Barrel. We both love it, so we're excited for this, but we're gonna be completely unbiased, all right? Let's go ahead inside. Is it the GOAT breakfast chain?
It's cool. I wouldn't say it's like the GOAT.
And I love how right in front of Cracker Barrel, you have these lawn chairs. Hold on, where you get to just rock back and forth. It's nice and vibey, bro. Like, what's going on, sir?
What's that?
I'm going to all the breakfast chains in America, you know, like IHOP, Denny's and stuff like that. And I'm seeing which has the best breakfast.
Honestly speaking, I like IHOP pancakes, right? But when it comes to the biscuits, right here at Cracker Barrel, their biscuits is top of the line.
So, do you think Cracker Barrel is number one?
Would I say Cracker Barrel is number one?
Never lied.
To be honest, I can't say they number one. 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 Their biscuits is top of the line. I can't say they number one. Honestly speaking, can't say they number one. Right here at Cracker Barrel, can't say they number one.
I don't think I've ever actually bought anything from the Cracker Barrel gift shop. When I go to Cracker Barrel, I just usually go straight to the restaurant. But it's good to know that there's a gift shop that I can buy random things at. But I'm hungry. Let's get a seat and eat some freaking breakfast, man.
Yeah, my bad, guys. I lost the plot over there for a little bit. But here's the interior of a Cracker Barrel. You know, it gives a very yard sale yet country vibe. That's one of the main reasons why I love coming to this place. Because even if it's your first time there, it feels so nostalgic.
I have a question for you, bro. What do you think is the greatest breakfast chain besides Cracker Barrel? I know you're biased for Cracker Barrel, but like, what is your favorite breakfast chain?
Yeah, about to say Waffle House.
I don't know. Every other breakfast spot has like selective things that they do good. Like IHOP, I think they do pancakes pretty well. Denny's, they do their burgers pretty well. I know that's not breakfast, but it is what it is. Cracker Barrel gives me a mix of everything. Like their pancakes amazing, their biscuits is amazing.
But what's number two, bro?
Let me give you some advice. In life, no one looks at number two. We only look at number one.
So you think I should just give this trophy to Cracker Barrel already? It seems like you already made up your mind.
You might as well just go to the chef right now and say, hey, sir, you won. Congratulations.
We'll see. We can't be biased, bro.
What's your second favorite?
The hen and the hog.
What'd you say to me?
Have you ever had the hen and the hog?
Did you just call me a slur?
Yes, it's an actual restaurant, but more on that later. Anyways, we ordered our food, which was very easy because we know the menu like the back of our hand. Do you know how much of a fanboy you have to be of Cracker Barrel to buy a Cracker Barrel hat and actually wear it? Like, he wears it like a lot too, like on the daily.
Nowadays, you can't just support a good establishment.
I love Arby's, but you don't see me walking around with an Arby's hat.
For instance, do you really love this channel if you don't support it? Shop at I'm Who.
Put a link in the description. Get yourself a drip. Our food was ready.
Bro, they don't want to see the pancake that up and close, bro. The pancakes taste like how I envision clouds to taste. You know, the clouds in the sky, it's nice and soft and moist, and it's like slightly crispy on the edges. It's heaven. That's the best way to describe Cracker Barrel pancakes. Coffee taste test. Super mid, but that's okay though. And I have to say, overall, what we giving the taste for Cracker Barrel?
I have to give it like a 9.8 out of 10, bro.
I'm giving it a 9.5. 9.5 is still a great score. And then as for the coffee, ooh, it's just so watery, you know?
Yeah, nah, that ain't it. Cracker Barrel never lets me down, but that right there, you gotta be honest, that was like water, bro.
Oh.
It's amazing. I'll be honest, I just don't think there's gonna be another breakfast chain that's better than this.
Yeah, honestly, I think we've reached our ceiling. Like, even the price was pretty good. It was $25 for 2 people. Hey, remember, when God gives you breakfast, you go to Cracker Barrel.
Yeah, 13.
Now, I'm gonna place Cracker Barrel on where I think it should go on the tier list.
Hey, 25.
Now I know, yes, you guys think I'm biased, huh? Yes, I am biased. How about that? Now, it doesn't necessarily mean they're winning the GOAT award, all right? I know you guys are thinking about that. Because for all I know, the Hen and the Hog might be the greatest breakfast chain of all time. Yeah, I know you've never heard of the Hen and the Hog. Apparently, they're underrated. It's not set in stone that Cracker Barrel is gonna win, but it's looking likely, all right?
It's like 13.5. I know you can't split it evenly, but it's pretty decent.
The Hen and the Hog.
I don't know what that is, bro.
Now, the Hen and the Hog, all right? I know you guys never, ever heard of the Hen and the Hog. I barely even know about it myself. You see in this video, yeah, I'm going to all the popular breakfast chains. Like, we all know about Denny's. We all know about IHOP. But what about the underground breakfast chains? They still deserve a shot, too. Don't you agree? But now, seriously, the Hen and the Hog is a very underground breakfast chain. There's literally only 3 locations, and they're all in South Florida. It's a pig barnyard-themed restaurant, and I think they deserve to compete. Ooh, I guess so. Apparently, guys, the Hen and the Hog is one of those restaurants that are constantly busy. I'm talking so busy that you have to book a reservation, and this place is booked for a while. I don't know what the hype is, but I really wanted to try this place, but I guess not, man. I guess not. Look how many people are here, bro. Come on, bro. I'm trying to tell y'all, bro. The Hen and the Hog.
The second she's
so, you know what I decided to do? I woke up early for a reason, all right? I'm gonna look for another underrated underground breakfast chain, and we're gonna go there. We're gonna eat there. We're doing this for the under.
Why didn't he just like go the next day? Why didn't he book a reservation for the next? Am I tripping? He couldn't just book a reservation for the next day?
Dogs, all right? And after searching everywhere, I think we found a place.
This?
Yes, sir. This is where we eating at, boy.
This ran down rodeo, bro. What is going on? This looks like a barn.
Guys, where are we right now? Yo.
They low-key might have some good pancakes.
No Hen and the Hog, so we're going here.
Next up, we're at Dimitri's Farmer's Market, all right? I'm not gonna lie, I don't know where I'm at right now. This is like 30 minutes from my house. I just needed a spot to eat, all right? I woke up early for a reason, all right? Check out the exterior of this place, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Look at this right here. I don't know why it's spray painted. They couldn't afford a sign, maybe.
Oh, wow,
I don't know.
like,
let's go ahead inside and let's try Dimitri's Farmer's Market before we head inside.
That's true, too.
Let's go.
Yeah, that right there is what I like to call misleading for the plot. This is not the Dimitri's Market that we're going inside today. That one was abandoned, if it wasn't obvious. They built another one next door. Did I get you? Be honest, be honest. Yeah, I got you. On a real note though, guys, this is how the restaurant was looking. Honestly, I like the vibes in here. It screams a good morning with the family.
It's so ghetto.
Anyways, we sat down and can't really say that there was a whole lot different besides the vibe in here.
Look, Jamarion, nah, that's like a basic Southern West restaurant, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. That's basic in the South. That's a basic mom and pop Southern restaurant, bro.
We ordered our food, and after we got our drinks and waited.
Don't have a cow. I like that. Look at the inside, man. This is a nice mug, all right? It's very strong, very, very strong. It's not bad though. It's probably the second best coffee I've had in this video.
About 10 minutes after our food arrived,
right,
and boy was the
ghetto, but
presentation
that's pretty
magnificent.
basic.
Look at me. After looking at the food, I started holding the trophy. Like, can this beat my goat? Can this be better than Cracker Barrel?
Let's get into the pancakes first. The pancakes are a little tough to break apart a little bit, you know what I'm saying? It's like a steak, low key. All right, pancakes, let's go.
I bet the places that look like
Yeah,
this.
they have some of the worst pancakes I've ever had in my life. I wanted to say it there, but the manager kept looking around and kept eavesdropping, and I didn't want to break her heart, you know? Like, look at her. She's seen us with the camera, and she's been standing there for like 20 minutes, bro. I couldn't give an honest review. But I don't want to completely dogpile this place, because everything else was pretty good. Like those powdered French toast y'all see were magnificent.
I will say, it definitely does taste like home-cooked food.
All right, guys, the manager was kind of like looking at us while we were eating and kind of like eavesdropping, you know, like hearing our conversation. But now that she kind of stepped away,
no.
I'll be...
That is ghetto. That is ghetto, because why she got a camera there just like try to stalk her while they review, bro? That's ghetto. That is ghetto. Like, just let them eat in peace.
Be honest, the pancakes literally taste like rubber, like from your tires, you know, vroom, vroom. It tastes like rubber.
Yeah, I don't know how you make pancakes that bad, but I also had my brother try it, and if you guys could tell by his reaction, he wasn't that fond of it. You know, it was some pretty bad pancakes.
That tastes absolutely like a big batter of shit.
Now, I don't want to be too harsh on this place. I know these people work very hard. I will say they did have some good food items like these chicken and waffles right here. They were pretty gas. But all the standard breakfast things were pretty atrocious. I mean, I tried. I tried to be nice to the underground breakfast spots. But I think it's safe to say that this spot deserves to be underground for a while, you know? Hey, simply just make better breakfast. And also make your food a lot cheaper, because what the
Oh my gosh!
Man, here are my rankings.
He looked traumatized. When I saw that price, I was traumatized, boy. I ain't gonna lie, bro.
Good morning to you, the birds are chirping. Oh, hold on, I have a remix. Good morning to you,
The birds are headed to Waffle House. I've never had Waffle House a day in my life. That's actually kind of crazy. All right, y'all see it. We are now at Waffle House. I'll be honest, this is gonna be a great change of pace, especially since I've been eating pancakes throughout all these mornings. So I don't know, we'll see. But I'll be honest, Waffle House doesn't necessarily have the best reputation for being a safe restaurant. You know, I've heard of shootings going on at Waffle Houses. I've heard of fights. I heard of terrible customer service. I heard a lot about Waffle House.
Waffle House is sometimes the scene of some pretty wild moments late at night.
Watch as the customer throws not one, not two, but 3 chairs at Haley.
Tonight, a shooting at a Waffle House where dozens of teenagers had gathered.
Yeah, this one is an odd case here. Court documents show the dad left his daughter at a Waffle House in Springdale and then, well, took off.
I don't know, but I'm actually pretty interested. Let's go ahead inside and let's see what it's all about, man. Waffle House, baby.
I need this so bad.
Let's go. Hey, man, if I have to squabble in here, I'm gonna have to squabble, man. I don't know. It's not a safe place. So I hear. It's not a safe place.
Welcome back, bro. Oh, they got another one after this?
Yeah, guys, I have to say so far, I feel pretty safe. I can't believe I've never had Waffle House food. It's kind of crazy. All right, guys, when it comes to the vibes in here, I have to note that it is like a bit cramped in here in terms of like the style of restaurant. Like I feel like I'm very close to the people around me. I would say it depends on the person. You get a nice clear view of the kitchen. Everyone's talking to each other. Everyone's having a good time. So if you're an introvert, maybe consider a different place. I don't know. Maybe it's a little less safe when you go to a Waffle House at like midnight, you know? Anyways, I ordered my breakfast and I have to say that the menus look really nice, you know? I love how it shows you exactly what you're gonna be ordering. Sometimes all you need to see is a picture to know exactly what you want to eat. And then maybe after 3 to 5 minutes, my food was ready. And I'm talking, they came so fast. Now, dare I say Waffle House has good customer service? I don't care what the news reports were saying, all right? Anyways, I got right into deleting my breakfast. And I gotta say, we're starting off pretty good. All right, the eggs actually have taste. Like they actually season their eggs and, you know, they didn't microwave them. That's good. I didn't realize until filming this video that it's hard for a lot of restaurants to make good eggs. These eggs right here are absolutely magnificent. I ain't gonna lie, these might be the best eggs I've ever had. Let's try the coffee, man. Oh yeah, no. I ain't gonna lie, I'm not a fan of that. Yeah, no, hell no. But now, y'all, on to the main event, the waffle, man. Moment of truth. All right, this will make or break my experience here at Waffle House. Let's go. I would compare the waffles to like Eggos. It really tastes like Eggo waffles, nothing too crazy. I would have loved if it was a bit more crispy. It's a bit too soft for my liking. Still really good.
My dad used to do the same thing with Sonic. It was like a lot of Sonic.
All right, guys, now that I'm pretty much done, I have to say, I'm a pretty satisfied customer. Hey, I'm happy. I'll see you guys tomorrow for the last day of this video. I really just been eating at these breakfast chains every day. All right, y'all, next up we have the final breakfast chain that we're going to in this video. Next up we have First Watch. Have you ever heard of First Watch? Me personally, before filming this video, I never heard of First Watch. I need to know, is it the GOAT of breakfast? First Watch.
Hey man, early birds catch the worm. Remember that. Look at that. 9:30, baby. Who else waking up as early as me, bruh?
Okay, so surprisingly this morning I woke up pretty early. Look at me vibing out. Like maybe all this time I was a morning person. I lied about that. I like sleeping in. But anyways, the last breakfast chain in this video, we are at First Watch. The things I'm willing to do to try these breakfast chains, all right? Look at that, First Watch. It's currently raining early in the morning right now, but nah, I'm here at First Watch. Let's go, man. Oh wow, it's raining pretty hard. But guys, we're at First Watch, a health-conscious breakfast chain. Yeah, we'll see about that. Honestly, the best way I could describe First Watch, according to my research, is supposed to be more upscale and better quality than your typical breakfast chain, which, based on the vibes in here, I can definitely tell.
Fancy.
Alright guys, we are inside a First Watch, man. This is my first ever time having this place. I'm not a big fan of like the fancy vibe. Like I'm looking at the menus right now and there's no pictures on the menu. I can't visualize what I'm about to order. I have to just take it up to chance. So I sat there and ordered my food and I decided to experiment a little bit. I decided to get some other items to see if it matches their fancy. Y'all, I just realized I forgot the GOAT trophy at home. I think that right there says it, man. I have no expectations for this place being better than like Cracker Barrel. All right, guys, we just got our coffee. Honestly, throughout this video, there wasn't too many spots that had good coffee.
That's some solid coffee. I only had to put 1 packet of sugar too, and it tastes really good. But this time I decided to get another drink to wash down the coffee. So I got this specialty drink right here. It looks pretty fancy. It tastes like, what do the Americans say now? Organic. It tastes very organic.
Everything organic.
Anyways, our food's here, and I have to say, that's a pretty big pancake. That's literally one singular big pancake. But another thing I want to add, they really try to fancy up my eggs. Like, seriously, come on, first watch, really? This is what y'all get into?
All right, let's try the sausage first.
Basic breakfast. Let's see.
Okay, that was really good. They actually seasoned the sausage really well. Okay, next, let's get into the eggs. Now, let's get into the pancakes. Let's add some extra syrup for good luck. Boom, pancakes.
Oh, that the way you put it
it's
in
like
dry.
super thick. This is the thickest pancake I've ever had in my life, but I do have to say that it's very unique. To perfectly depict how the pancakes taste, it has like the same texture as cornbread, which is very strange, all right? It's super thick. Can't lie, I'm so disappointed right now. Like, wow. And I know they're gonna give me the bill and it's gonna be like $50.
I even decided to give it a second go, and I'll just be honest, like, it was good, but like nothing really stood out. Maybe this place was a little unlucky because it's the last place, and I'm just not amused at all, all right?
Yeah, I don't think words can explain how disappointed I am.
Eat the potatoes, boy.
You know, I was at a point in this video where I want to hear what the workers have to say. What does someone who works at First Watch think is the greatest breakfast chain of all time? Will they be biased?
So I have a genuine question. No bias, you know. What is your favorite breakfast chain in America?
Breakfast chain in America? Definitely First Watch.
I should have seen that coming, probably, right?
I mean, we have everything you need here.
Then I ask you, what's your second favorite?
My second favorite, Denny's. 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 Denny's.
I am who? What's your name?
Vanessa. What are you doing? Like TikTok or YouTube or?
This is YouTube.
YouTube.
Yeah.
Oh, where can we find you?
Ryan Trahan.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Ryan Trahan. Yeah.
Perfect.
Gotcha. Yeah. Deception.
Popeye biscuits are dry sometimes, but when you get the moist
Here are my
one,
ratings.
When you get that moist one, oh my.
And here's what I put First Watch on the tier list. It was a lot cheaper than I expected. It was $30. But now, when it comes to my champion, the greatest breakfast chain of all time, the breakfast chain that gets the I am Cherry stamp of approval, and that means a lot.
You know it's Cracker Barrel.
They asked me who the GOAT is. I'll tell you right now, Cracker Barrel, man. I'll be honest, hey, don't shoot the messenger, all right? Everything tasted amazing except for the coffee. The coffee was absolutely horrible, but compared to the rest, there is no comparison. Cracker Barrel, you are my winner. All right, guys. See you guys later.
Not biased though, I'm not biased. Didn't I just tell them I'm not biased?
I can't say